Hello everyone, today we are going to see best gaming, editing and streaming PC.
Also guys, please watch till the end as we are going to cover installation of every single component along with the customer experience at the end.
Welcome to Tirupati Computer New Panvel. AMD Ryzen 7 500X CPU, B550 MDS 3S GB motherboard with 4 RAM slot, RAM 16GB XPG, 3600 RGB, 1TB SSD NVMe GB, 1TB hard disk SIGET, SMPS VS650 Corsair, MSI RGB cabinet, Anti-Sport AIO 240, ARGB liquid cooler, graphics card GB RTX 3060, 12GB, Anti-Sport KM540 RGB keyboard mouse, Anti-Sport RGB fan, TP-Link Wi-Fi receiver dual band 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, Coconut Bluetooth 5.0. 24-inch Samsung Odyssey G3 monitor, 165Hz 1ms and height adjustable.
Bhaiya, what is the free gift with this build?
Anti-Sport H1000 RGB headphone, absolutely free.
So what is the total cost of this PC bhaiya?
This PC totally costs 1,05,000 only and best festival offer are available.
So guys, let's start the build. The first one is motherboard Gigabyte P550M. Let's open the box. There's a manual and SATA cable. IO shield. Motherboard is of decent quality and from a renowned brand. And अच्छी बात ये है कि it has a good VRM section too. With 4 RAM slots, 2 NVMe slots, both 3.0 and 4.0, and has DVI, DP, HDMI, USB 3.0 ports and so on. This motherboard supports overclocking. So guys, gaming का मजा तो confirm है. Let's open up the processor, which is Ryzen 7 5800X, which comes with 8 cores and 16 threads with speed up to 4.7 GHz and 36 MB cache memory, which is definitely sufficient for multitasking and playing many modern games flawlessly. Chalo, let's install the processor on motherboard. Be careful guys while installing the processor. Do not accidentally bend any pin. So as you know, you need to match the arrow sign on the processor with the motherboard arrow sign and then just जो lever है उसे lock कर दीजिए and that's it. Coming to RAM, it's 16GB DDR4 RGB RAM from XPG with speed of 3600 MHz. So abhi ke liye to we are using one 16GB stick and in future we're gonna upgrade this PC with another stick of 16GB. Let's install it. Once you hear the click sound, you are done. For storage, we are using Gigabyte Gen 3 NVMe SSD of 1TB. Installation is fairly easy. There is one lock clip available on the motherboard, so just fix that onto the SSD. Let's open up the graphics card Gigabyte RTX 3060 12GB version. It comes with dual fan and believe me guys, you can do 1080p gaming in ultra high settings with easily above 70 FPS due to tremendous 3584 CUDA cores on it. It has 2 DP, 2 HDMI port, so basically 4 display लगा सकते हो इस कार्ड के साथ. Now let's open up the Corsair 650W 80+ bronze power supply. You can see the build quality is good and it has sufficient connector for numerous components to be connected. और ये power supply future proof भी होने वाली है because even if you want to add some more components in future, you can surely do it. Now let's open up the Anti-Sports ARGB AIO. Two RGB fans, thermal paste, mounting kit for both Intel and AMD platforms, and D-sensor radiator connected with pump block which has a wide copper base for optimum heat transfer. And guys, this will keep your PC running much cooler around 60 degrees Celsius. better than even stock cooler or air coolers. For extra storage, we are using 1 TB hard disk. क्योंकि just storage की बात थी, तो customer is using additional hard disk or otherwise, you know na, just go for only SSDs. Now let's open up the MSI Mag Vampiric 100R mid-tower gaming cabinet, and in front you get RGB light strip. On the top section, it has USB ports, 3.5mm audio jack and air filter. On the side, it has a tempered glass panel, and at the back, you get one RGB fan. You can see the cabinet aesthetic looks and comment if you got better than this. तो सबसे पहले of course IO Shield install करना पड़ेगा. Then only motherboard should be installed. हम लोगों ने ना काफी देर से इसके suitable mounts ढूंढे. Then we got to know that in order to install this AIO, we need to remove the pre-installed heatsink mounts on motherboard. Now let's screw up the motherboard in cabinet. Now let's screw up the suitable AMD clips onto the AIO head. Installing the RGB fans on the radiator. Let's install the PSU. Now applying the thermal paste in my kind of pattern. वैसे तो ना, you guys usually put a small drop in the center, but that won't give you the best results as per my experience and observations. Screwing up the AIO motor head onto the processor. Let's connect the front panel cables. You can additionally refer the motherboard manual for these small socket connections, Let's connect the audio jack and USB cable onto the motherboard. It's time to connect the main power connector on motherboard. Now connecting the CPU power cable and connecting the AIO connections. Let's install the graphics card now and screw it up on the cabinet, connecting the 8-pin power connector to power our graphics card. Now we are almost done, so let's close the front panel of the cabinet and let's test for the display on the test monitor. So as you can see, everything installed is just fine as we got the display. Wow guys, comment below if you like the aesthetic looks of the cabinet and its dancing lights. Let's install the Windows. We forgot to install the additional hard disk, so now we are doing that. Let's close the tempered glass panel. I'm not gonna show the cable management much or otherwise this video will become more lengthy.
So let's see what's the customer experience today with this PC.
My experience with Tirupati computers is very good. You can definitely visit here.
So please contact Tirupati Computers for best gaming PC builds with good discount. Thank you everyone.